So today we're going to be grilling carne asada. 2 days ago, I marinated our steak. It's a cut that's called desmillo, and you can get this at the Mexican store. I just want to show you this. See, this is a really thin steak cut, and this cut comes from around where the brisket is cut from. So you've got some fat, you got some meat, and the fat will cook off when you grill it, and it'll give a good flavor to the meat. So if you haven't watched our video about marinating the meat, the link will be in the description, and just go to that and see how we marinated it. I prefer to let it marinate for 2 to 3 days before I cook it, and it's something you can do real easy. So watch that video, and we're going to be grilling carne asada today. The carne asada will cook pretty fast because it's a thin cut piece of meat. So we're just going to start adding it to the grill. And again, this cut of meat is called desmillo. It comes from the brisket area, and you can get this at the Mexican stores. I recommend going to a Mexican meat market to get this. They're called, a lot of times they are in the Mexican stores, and sometimes they're just the meat market themselves, called a carniceria. And this steak will cook fast. So you can kind of see that. Again, this won't take long at all. Let's get it down there. All right. Here we go. And you'll start to see the meat have a capillary process going on where the juices are kind of coming to the top, so you know the bottom's cooking. And it'll be time to turn it here in just a few seconds. I like to cook it a little bit more than medium. I like to get it to where it's a little not burned, but has some crunch to it on the edges. For me, this is kind of how I like to get the color of the meat is that color, so it looks like it's a little bit caramelized, and it's tender. Look, see that? This piece is already done, and the flavor that comes out of this is incredible. That right there is finished. 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 Okay, so I've got my tortilla warmer so that when I heat up the tortillas, it's just a towel inside of a basket. I can cover them up, keep them warm. Right now, 1, 2, 3, 4. Might as well make 5. You can kind of see it's not so flippy now. It's getting a little strength to the tortilla, and that's kind of how I like it. They're almost done. In fact, they are. Put it in my tortilla warmer. They'll stay warm. Okay, folks, I got my tortillas, got my steak. Now I'm just going to chop it up into little pieces. Put it in a bowl. And sometimes when there is a little bit of, some people like fat, some people don't like it. Dog gets this. So he gets to eat Mexican food too. Okay, folks, I finally get to make my tacos and eat what I grilled. So I've got my carne asada here. I got my queso fresco cheese. Let me show you what that looks like right there. This is some of the best cheese there is. And I always cut off a lot because I like to eat it just by itself. It's very good. And got my tortillas. Now the traditional way is just to have a little bit of salsa on your plate. You rip up your tortilla, you grab a piece of meat, and you just dip it and eat it. And you know what? It's just as good this way as it is with all the toppings on it. Gonna make a taco though. Put a little cheese on it, just like that. Get some salsa, and that's all that I need to enjoy the rest of my life. Just like that. Carne asada. It's easy. Watch my marinade video. Watch my grilling video. Get some taco shells, heat them up on the grill. Make yourself some tacos, and you'll never go back to Taco Bell.